Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brickdo here, and today I want to talk about the new product variation pilot program that LEGO is going to be rolling out here starting today. So if you guys remember a few weeks back, we saw some leaked images with this baby blue almost color for the Fiat 500 and an alternative color scheme for the Mighty Dinosaurs creator set. It was unknown at the time, whether this was going to be basically a re-release of the sets in different colors, whether or not they're going to sort of just completely change the color, discontinue the other one, or whether or not it was just sort of a weird image with a filter over it, and that it was really not this new thing. But it turns out these are going to be new sets coming out, and they will be available alongside its original counterpart. So it seems like basically they've announced that the purpose of this program is to see how customers respond to various color schemes and versions of each model, and they're going to try and track the sales performance, of one color versus the other. And so this is sort of an experiment that LEGO's going with here. But one of the interesting nuances with this rollout is that these sets are only going to be available in the UK. It's been chosen as the quote representative market. So disappointing for international people outside of the UK. I still just get back to this article in 2019 when they talked about abolishing regional exclusives, but with the pandemic and everything, that this really hasn't been, I would say, followed up with the greatest execution. We just really haven't seen this. I would say followed up to the extent that I would want to see. Since this announcement in 2019. And, in this announcement, they did say something about limited period of time, 3 to 6 months of the initial launch. Technically, this is where it comes in with this set. This set's only going to be available for 3 months or so. It's going to only be available until the 30th of November or while stock lasts. So this is another very interesting point here. Only on shelves for a couple months or while the stock lasts. And this is the big question here. How long is this stock going to last? How many sets are they producing in these colors? A lot of questions there. I've seen a lot of speculation, 10,000 sets and whatnot, but I'm not going to make any judgment calls based on that information. We haven't really received any official information from LEGO, so it's going to be kind of a toss-up. Now, if you are in the US, Zavi does have this available. So if you guys are interested, you can pick it up on Zavi.us. And interesting enough, they have seemingly no limit to the quantity that I can find, or basically any reasonable limit. So it will be interesting to see how the fulfillment of orders go for this set. Also makes me wonder, how many sets are actually produced and all that. Still a lot to see, how this plays out. And one of my biggest questions in regards to this set is, let's say, for whatever reason, whether it's, people really like this color, or probably more so that people feel like they're going to miss out on this limited release set. I say, kind of quote limited release. We don't really know how limited it is. Let's say it sells out quick. Now, does LEGO just say, okay, that was it. That was our pilot test run. Did pretty good. And that's that. That was the blue Fiat 500. And we're saying goodbye to it. That was that. Or do they say, wow, this sold so well, let's go ahead and produce more? And that to me is the biggest just kind of like question there, is really how limited is this set? Is it going to be, we produce this much, it's available in the UK, available on Zavi.us for international buyers, and once that supply is gone, it's gone. Doesn't matter how popular it is. It's hard to answer that. It's really hard to answer it too, especially when they don't give us the original sort of stock numbers for this set. I think it allows them to kind of play with that a little bit, in my personal opinion, but again, no real specific evidence to that. And it will be very interesting to see, how this set sells out, or when it sells out, whether or not this sort of is kind of a one thing and done, or if it comes back. A lot of questions in the air. And if you're thinking about just trying to pick this up for a quick flip, I would be a little bit cautious. Just probably ask yourself, would you pick up the original Fiat 500, And if the answer to that is no, I don't know if I would pick up this blue one. I think you have to like the set, generally like the set. And I would base your decision on that, not just, I'm going to have this really hard to get set, or it's going to be, a really cool set for the collection, or I'm going to try and sell it. There's going to be a lot of that going on, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, because I do think the core of this set, the model of this set, is not super popular. I could be wrong, but it just doesn't seem like it has that much. So Brickset did mention that they will be having an interview with both a senior vice president of product development and a senior designer on this topic. So I'm hopefully we can get a little bit more information in regards to this pilot program, maybe a little bit more specific numbers and some of the reasoning behind it, and the thinking behind the regional exclusivity and both the limited stock availability to this set as well. So final takeaways of this announcement. I think the pilot program in general of releasing different alternative colors, especially for vehicles, isn't a terrible idea. I don't really have a problem with it per se. I'm not super, excited about it personally, but I could see how people say, maybe they want a yellow Ferrari F40 Career Expert vehicle instead of red, and I guess I can understand that for whatever reason. But I will say the regional exclusivity and the quote-unquote limited, availability that we really don't know how limited it is. I think those two things in general for this pilot program are just a little bit of question marks for me, and it'd be interesting to see how it plays out. But again, I wish we got a little bit more transparency and clarification in regards to how limited this set actually is. I think there's just a lot of speculation going on right now, a lot of excitement, surrounding the limitedness of this set. And so I think it would maybe just help overall if they're a little bit more transparent about production numbers for this set. But it will be interesting to see how it plays out here next couple weeks, next couple months. I'm interested to see again what that Brickset interview brings information-wise. But that's about all I have with the information here and my thoughts on it. If you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, it's the Brick Doe signing off.